we present Galahad at Blandings by P.G. Wodehouse, adapted for radio in 4 parts by Richard Usborne, with Richard Vernon as Lord Emsworth and Ian Carmichael as the Honourable Galahad Threepwood. Episode 3, Yoo-hoo, I'm Whipple. Lord Emsworth's sister, Lady Hermione Wedge, has installed herself as hostess and controller of Blandings Castle, and has invited her friend Dame Daphne Winkworth to stay there with her unpleasant 13-year-old son Huxley until school term starts. Dame Daphne, a fierce anti-alcohol campaigner, is head of a girls' school. She has taken on as music teacher for her pupils Lady Hermione's nephew, Wilfrid Alsop, who is small and shy and in love with large and hearty Monica Simmons, currently guardian of Lord Emsworth's champion heavyweight pig, Empress of Blandings. Wilfrid, wishing but afraid to propose to Monica, has been advised by American friend Tipton Plimsoll to strengthen his resolve with Dutch courage from a flask of whisky, and it's at the sty that we find him rehearsing his instructions.
Take a good, strong swig from the flask. Here we are, the flask. Stride up to adored object. That's right, that's that. Clasp in arms. Say hoarsely, my woman. My woman. Say, and kiss passionately. Kiss. I think I got that. Perhaps just a second swig, just to make sure.
Is that whiskey you're drinking?
Wilfrid turned, startled, and dropped the flask behind his back into the Empress's trough.
Good grief, it's little Huxley.
Dame Daphne's son Huxley had decided, shortly after his arrival, that what the Empress needed most was a good gallop round the paddock every day, and had been sneaking out to the sty at all opportunities, hoping to find the coast clear for him to let her out. But now, here was an opportunity for even more mischief.
I saw you drinking.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Let me smell your breath.
I will not let you smell my breath.
Suspicious. Highly suspicious. Mother says you're going to teach music at her school. Are you?
I am.
She won't like it if you spend your whole time drinking.
I do not spend my whole time drinking.
The hags aren't allowed to drink.
What do you mean,
The
hags?
teachers. I call them the hags.
Try calling them the ladies of the staff.
Crumbs. It's funny you being a lady of the staff. Will they call you ma'am?
Shut up.
Mother would sack you if she knew you were an alcoholic. I shall have to tell you were mopping it up.
I deny it categorically.
Then let me smell your breath.
It was at this moment that Monica Simmons raced up. Lord Emsworth had told her that if she caught Huxley Winkworth hanging about the sty, she was to take strong measures against him. She caught him by the ear and twisted it 3 times.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Then she led him to the gate of the meadow and pushed him through. When she returned, Wilfrid, full of admiration, love and whisky, strode up to her, clasped her in his arms, and kissed her.
My woman!
Wilfrid, this is so sudden.
Oh, Monica, can't we go where that pig isn't watching us?
And what of Lord Emsworth? He was vaguely conscious that he had caused his sister Hermione and her husband acute alarm and despondency by telling them that their prospective millionaire American son-in-law had lost all his money in the Wall Street crash. He was now on his way to the Empress's sty to escape recriminations. Exactly the place where Galahad had told Sam Bagshot to meet him for a conference on how Sam could make up his quarrel with Lord Emsworth's new secretary, Sandy Callender. And Sam, in search of the sty, met Lord Emsworth without either knowing who the other was.
Good afternoon, sir. I wonder if you could tell me how to get to the sty of the pig they call Empress of Blandings.
Why, yes, indeed. I am on my way there myself. Are you a pig lover, too?
Yes, sir, yes.
Then we'll go through the kitchen garden. It's the shortest way. Are you an American?
No, sir, I'm not.
I thought you might possibly be. So many people are these days. I have just returned from America.
Oh, yes?
Yeah. Are you fond of boiled eggs?
Yes, I like a boiled egg.
So do I. But in America they serve them mashed up in a glass. I complained at my hotel. But every time I asked for a boiled egg, it came up in a glass.
Perhaps the solution would have been not to ask for a boiled egg.
How strange. That's exactly what my brother Galahad said.
Your brother Galahad? Then you're...
Here's the sty. And here she is, Mr. The Empress of Blandings.
Oh, what a fine animal. You must be very proud of her, Lord Emsworth.
Why is she asleep? Certainly usually stay asleep in her shed at this time of day. It's nearly time for her third feed. Come on, old girl. Wake up. Come on. Dinner's on its way. Funny. She always comes out when I rattle a pail. Wake up, old girl. You're not ill, are you?
Worried that the Empress wasn't moving from her bed of straw, Lord Emsworth remembered the master call for pigs. Taught to him by a young man who had worked on a 1,000-acre pig farm in Nebraska, it was guaranteed to get a side of bacon back to life. Hopefully Lord Emsworth cleared his throat, cupped his hands, and let go.
Pig hooray!
Sam, who hadn't been expecting it, leapt like a lamb in springtime. From the interior of the shelter there was a sound of stirring and rustling as the Empress shifted, opened her eyes, and peered out. But her eyes were bleary, her footsteps on rising unsteady. She took a few uncertain steps towards the trough, then slowly sank to the ground and lay there, inert. But Sam had seen the silver flask in the trough.
She's collapsed. What's the matter, old girl?
It's all right, Lord Emsworth.
All right, if it's swine fever.
No, look at this. An empty flask. I found it in a trough. That's what's done the damage. Whiskey.
Whiskey?
All that's wrong with your fine pig, Lord Emsworth, I'm happy to say, is that she's plastered. She's been on the toot of a lifetime. A good sleep will do the trick. You'll see her turning cartwheels tomorrow.
God bless my soul, what a relief. How clever of you.
Lord Emsworth gazed at Sam adoringly, and the thought that this young man, so sound on pigs, so sympathetic in every way, would wander out of his life horrified him. He wanted to see him constantly, to have interminable talks on pigs with him. He did not know, and would not have cared, that Mr. whatever his name was on the run from the local police, had stolen his own butler's silver watch, had struck a policeman in the eye, and gone off with his bicycle.
Mr. I don't recall your name, but you've been a great comfort to me with your knowledge of pigs. Are you making a long stay in these parts?
Well, it depends.
I mean, then you're not on a walking tour, having to get anywhere special for some time.
No.
Then I wonder if you would care to be my guest at the castle for a few weeks, or longer, of course.
Well, that's awfully kind of you. Yes, I'd love it.
Capital. Capital, capital.
But just as Sam had innocently and on his own won his way into the castle, Galahad's cheery voice sounded behind them and confused the issue. He had decided to give Sam the new identity which he had already flatly refused.
Ah, there you are, Clarence, my dear fellow. So you've met Augustus Whipple, have you? Hello, Gus.
Gus, Augustus Whipple, me.
Whipple? Whipple? Did you say Whipple, Galahad?
Yes, the author of your favourite book. Yes, this is Augustus Whipple. Or Gus, as the boys at the Athenaeum call him. Isn't that right, Gus?
Oh, yes, if you say so.
Hello, what's the matter with the Empress, Clarence?
She is the worse for liquor, Galahad. And, of course, Mr. Whipple discovered it immediately. Someone has carelessly dropped a flask of whiskey into her bran mash.
What a lesson to us all to keep off the sauce. We must try to get her to join the Alcoholics Anonymous. Still, a raw egg beaten up in Worcester sauce will probably work wonders. Yeah, but you'll be wanting to stay here with her, Clarence, till Miss Simmons comes. I'll take Gus Whipple to the library and you can join us there.
Yes, capital. This is a proud moment for me, Mr. Whipple.
The honour is all mine, Lord Emsworth.
Come on, Gus. Follow me.
So, I'm Augustus Whipple, am I? Listen, Gally.
I know what you're going to say. You're all eager to ascertain why, after your intransigent attitude of yesterday, I decided to overrule your veto and tell Clarence that you were Augustus Whipple. Well, you are not aware of it, but that young Sandy, with a snakiness that does her little credit, has got leave of Clarence to go away for a few days. So your prospects of a conference with her have become null and void.
Listen.
So, I had to think of a way of getting you into the castle on a permanent basis. One, so that you'll be safe from Constable Evans, and two, so you'll be here the moment Sandy comes back.
Galley.
And when young Sandy returns, chuckling to herself, thinking how she has outsmarted us, she'll find you here and hit the ceiling.
Galley?
However, weakened by the shock, Sandy will be as dust beneath your chariot wheels and will deny you nothing.
Oh.
So, take a seat now and make yourself comfortable. Clarence will be here soon.
Would you mind if I slipped in a word edgeways?
Of course not, my dear fellow. But I want no thanks.
Would it interest you to know that half a minute before you came in on us with your "you-who, it's Whipple," Lord Emsworth had invited me to stay at the castle as long as I wanted to?
Are you pulling my leg? What on earth made him do that?
He was grateful to me for assuring him that the Empress was suffering nothing more than a hangover.
It's a pity you didn't tell me that before.
When did I have a chance to?
True. Well, it's done now. Nothing more can be said.
I can think of a few things.
You must not allow yourself to become bitter, my boy. There's nothing low or degrading about an alias. Look at Lord Bacon. Went about calling himself Shakespeare.
But I'm supposed to be an expert on pigs. I don't know anything about them except that their tails wiggle when they eat.
No need for concern. Let Clarence do all the talking. An occasional low murmur is all he'll expect from you, as he tells you all about the Empress from one of a litter to the glory of Shropshire. But hist.
What do you mean, hist?
Seal your lips. I think I hear him coming.
Ah, Mr. Whipple, there you are. Ah, capital, capital. I'll ring for tea.
Tea? You don't want tea. Filthy stuff. Summon Beach and tell him to bring a bottle of champagne and we'll celebrate. I can see from Gus Whipple's face that he needs a bracer.
Perhaps you're right.
You rang, my lord?
Hmm? Oh yes. Bring us a bottle of Bollinger, will you, Beach?
Very good, my lord.
And while it's coming, Mr. Whipple, there's some photographs of the Empress in the study I'd like you to see.
Ah.
Hello, Beach. You still here?
Could I have a word with you, Mr. Galahad?
Certainly, Beach. Have several.
It is with reference to the gentleman who has just left us. Who is he, Mr. Galahad?
That was my brother, Clarence. You know him, don't you? I thought you'd met.
The other gentleman, sir.
Oh, the other one. Ah, yes. Well, that was Mr. Augustus Whipple, the author.
Whipple, Mr. Galahad?
That's right. He wrote that pig book my brother's always reading. He's coming to stay here. Don't you like the idea?
No, Mr. Galahad, I do not. The man is a criminal. He stole my watch at the Emsworth Arms.
That chap? Oh, Beach, I believe you've been having a couple. Your story sounds very thin to me. On your own showing, you only had a fleeting glance at the fellow.
He had a twisted ear.
And Whipple has another? Good heavens, you can't go by that. Shropshire's full of men with twisted ears. Just accept the fact calmly that the bloke who was here just now is Augustus Whipple. Now buzz off and get that Bollinger.
Very good, sir.
Beach went down to the cellars and back to the library in a sort of trance, and was still in a trance when he came back to the pantry to take his boots off and have a glass of port. Then the telephone rang.
Lord Emsworth's residence? His lordship's butler speaking?
Oh, good afternoon. This is Mr. Augustus Whipple. I've had a rather disturbing communication about German measles.
Putting his boots on again, Beach went upstairs to speak to Lady Hermione, who'd just returned from London. She listened to Beach's story and then marched down to the billiard room where she found Galley.
I've been looking for you, Galahad.
Ah, Hermione, so you're back. How's Veronica?
She seemed very well. How is everybody at the castle?
Very well, too, I'd say. We have another guest. A fellow of the name of Whipple.
You mean the man who wrote that pig book of Clarence's?
Yes. Clarence asked him to stay.
Clarence must be delighted.
Yes, the greatest pig expert in the country.
And an expert in being in two places at once.
Eh?
Well, you can't say it isn't remarkable that he should be a guest at Blandings Castle and still able to ring on the telephone from London. I wonder how he does it. Mirrors, do you think?
Odd, that.
Yes, Beach took the call from London, an Augustus Whipple.
And what did this London Whipple say?
He asked how Clarence was, as he'd got a telegram saying that he'd been in bed with German measles. Clarence had, I mean. Quite a mystery, isn't it?
Oh.
Well, Galahad, I'm waiting.
You wish me to come clean?
If you will be so good.
The man whom Clarence has invited to stay at the castle is, in fact, a chap called Sam Bagshot.
Wanted by the police, no doubt.
Oddly enough, yes, but that's an absurd mistake.
Oh.
Sam, son of my old friend Boko Bagshot, is in love with young Sandy Calendar, whom you brought in to be Clarence's secretary. I have brought Sam to the castle. Never mind that he calls himself Whipple, where he must stay until Sandy comes back.
Must stay? I disagree with you. I shall tell Beach to get his things packed, and he must be out of the house immediately.
Oh, I wouldn't do that, Hermione. You'll be making a big mistake.
What does that mean?
I had a chat with your husband before he left.
Well?
Egbert told me you'd gone to London to get Veronica to write to Tipton breaking off their engagement.
Well?
Well, I was bewildered. I'd have thought an up-and-coming millionaire would have been the son-in-law of your dreams. Aren't you fond of multimillionaires?
Tipton is not a multimillionaire. He's lost all his money speculating on the New York Stock Exchange. Not only that, but he has been in prison.
Who told you that?
Clarence.
Ah, true to form, Clarence has got everything muddled up. Let me tell you that when he blew in here 2 days ago, Tipton was at the wheel of a spanking great Rolls-Royce.
Oh.
And with a £17,000 diamond necklace for Veronica.
I must sit down.
It's all right, Hermione, all right. You can stop swooning. Egbert told me about the letter and asked me to intercept it before it got to Tipton. So I got up at crack of dawn and did.
Oh, Galahad.
Yeah, I thought you'd be pleased.
Give me the letter.
I haven't got it.
You've lost it?
No, I've given it to Sam. Whether or not he hands it on to Tipton rather depends on you.
Oh.
Accept Sam as an honoured guest at the castle and give him that sunny smile of yours, and you'll be as right as rain. Otherwise, Tipton's mail will be augmented by a shattering communication from the girl he loves. Well, I must go. If you want to stay and practice cannons, you can use my cue.
A few minutes later, Galahad got the letter back from Sam, and they took it to Lord Emsworth's study. There, Galahad hid it in his brother's desk at the back of an untidy drawer. Then, thinking it was time Sam put in another appearance as Whipple, he sent him back to the sty to talk pig again. On Sam's way there, two important things happened. Sam was spotted through Beach's pantry window by his old enemy, Constable Evans, still on his trail. And it had come on to rain. A summer shower maybe, but enough to drive Sam to the shelter of a nearby shed. He was surprised to hear the door slammed shut and bolted behind him. It was the strong arm of the law.
Oh, gotcha. You're pinched, and you'll stay pinched until I've telephoned to the station for transport.
Let me off!
At the castle, Galahad, wondering whether Sandy might have returned, went to the small room off the library to look for her.
Ah!
Oh, Gally, what brings you here? I'm busy.
Take that lemon out of your mouth, Mona Lisa. I want to talk to you.
If it's about Sam, I don't want to hear it.
Of course it's about Sam. And what you want and what you're going to get are two substantially different things. Sam loves you. He wants to see you and make peace. Now, my advice to you, young Sandy, is to admit you were wrong in flying off the handle just because he objected to you wearing those hideous spectacles and called you a ginger-haired little... What was it? Fathead?
Gally, I'm not listening.
Naturally it upset Sam, but now he wants to say he's sorry.
Oh.
At great inconvenience, he has come to the castle simply in order to see you and plead with you to forgive him. Sam's gone to the pigsty, if it interests you, and by the looks of it, is probably getting wet. I'll leave you to think about it.
In fact, Sandy had been thinking about it for the last 2 days, and her anger had cooled, however hard she tried to keep it hot. She realized that she was still in love with Sam, and only her pride was preventing her from admitting that she had been a red-haired little fathead. She ran from the room, down the stairs, out of the front door, and headed for the sty. The rain had stopped as suddenly as it had started.
Sam? Sam?
Hello? Is that somebody out there?
Hello? Is that somebody in there?
Is that you, Sandy? Or would you mind letting me out of this wretched shed?
Why don't you let yourself out?
Because I'm locked in.
Who by?
The cop. He's arrested me.
Oh, Sam, darling.
Did you say darling?
Oh, you bet I said darling.
Is everything all right?
Oh, everything. A sweetheart still.
Thank God, I've been feeling suicidal.
Oh, same here.
Oh, I'm sorry I said rude things about your spectacles, Sandy.
No, they probably do make me look like a half-witted owl.
I'm sorry I called you a ginger-haired little fathead.
You were 100% right. I was a ginger-haired little fathead. But we mustn't stand here talking. I'll let you out. Oh, Sam, darling.
Oh, Sandy.
Ah, that's what I like to see, but there's no time for that sort of thing now. You're on the run, the boy, so start running. Constable Evans will be here at any moment. I went to Beech's pantry to ask if he'd seen you, and there was Evans talking on the telephone. Beech told me that he'd locked you in the shed and was now calling up reserves from the police station. You suddenly gave Evans a jolly good black eye. And talking of eyes, Sandy...
Yes, Gally?
I think it would be a graceful act if you would dispense with those ghastly spectacles of yours.
You don't like them?
No, I don't.
Nor does Sam.
Take them off and jump on them.
Right.
Well done. And now, if you glance to your left, Sam, you will see P.C. Evans and friends heading our way like the troops of Midian in the well-known hymn. Sneak round behind the sty and up to the library.
Thanks, Gally. Goodbye for now, darling Sandy.
Goodbye.
I think perhaps you'd better let me do the talking, Sandy. Good evening, officers.
Evening, sir.
Welcome to Blandings Castle and all that sort of thing. You've met Lord Emsworth's secretary, Miss Callender.
Hello.
Good evening, miss. This is my colleague, Officer Morgan.
Sir.
Pleasant after the storm, isn't it? Are you taking it easy among the buttercups and daisies?
Oh, no, Mr. Threepwood. We have come to make an arrest.
Not my brother's pig, I hope?
Oh, no, sir, no. Man wanted for theft from the person and obstructing police in execution of their duties.
Oh, that sounds bad. Any idea where the miscreant is?
He's in that shed there, sir. I locked him in myself.
Oh.
Constable Morgan, take a look, will you?
Very good. It's unlocked. He's gone.
Well, I'll be... He's got an accomplice.
Well, Sandy, I think perhaps we better be going too.
Constable Evans was no fool. He was 90% sure that Mr. Galahad Threepwood was his ex-prisoner's accomplice. But he also knew that Mr. Galahad Threepwood was an inmate in good standing of Blandings Castle, and a respect for Blandings Castle had been instilled into Constable Evans since his Sunday school days. Both officers of the law directed long, lingering looks at his retreating back as he strolled off to the castle, chatting to Sandy.
Tell me about you and Sam, Sandy. Am I right in deducing that your hearts are no longer sundered?
Quite correct.
Excellent. What was it the poet said about lovers' reconciliations?
I don't know.
Nor do I, but it was probably something pretty good. And now I suppose you'll be wanting to go in search of Sam.
I thought I might.
Yes, I thought you might too. As for me, well, I'll go and have a talk with Clarence. I always find his company stimulating.
Galahad, I was hoping you might look in. That friend of Hermione's, Dame whatever her name is, has just been in.
Are you crazy, Clarence? I told you on no account to let yourself be alone with that female, who, but for the luck of the Emsworth, you might have married 20 years ago. How could you be so criminally rash as to hobnob with her?
My dear fellow, how could I avoid it? She came in. I could hardly forcibly eject her. She was talking to me about someone called Alsop. The name was strange to me. Have you ever heard of an Alsop?
You have a nephew of that name. Look into Brett. Wilfred Alsop. What was she saying about Wilfred?
As far as I could make out, she was not going to employ him as music master at her school. She did not like him getting intoxicated.
Blotto, do you mean? Pie-eyed?
So she said. It appears that her son, I've forgotten his name.
Huxley.
No, of course, Huxley. It seems that Huxley had found Wilfred Alsop drinking whiskey at the Empress's Sty, so she has cancelled Wilfred's appointment. And I quite see her point of view. I have never been headmistress of a girls' school myself, but I would certainly think twice before engaging an alcoholic music master. Such a bad example to the girls.
And she didn't go on to more tender subjects?
No, she talked about pigs. She seemed interested in pigs. I was surprised.
Clarence, this is the thin end of the wedge. She's closing in on you. Get her out of the house, quick.
You appall me, Galahad.
Well, that's what I want to do. Dame Daphne has designs on you. Get her out while there's still time, or you'll be a dead snip for the wedding stakes.
You think Dame Daphne wants me to marry her?
I'm sure of it. That little horrible Huxley wants a father.
God bless my soul. We can't have that. Oh, yes, Galahad, there was something else I wanted to tell you.
What?
Now, I was searching through my desk today, and I came on a large envelope. I opened it and found it was addressed to Tipton Plimsoll. I couldn't imagine how it came to be there. But I gave it immediately to Miss Callender to take to Tipton. I hope the delay in its delivery will not have caused him much inconvenience.
Clarence, I put that letter there. It was dynamite. It's a letter Veronica had written from London to Tipton breaking off their engagement.
What?
If Tipton gets that letter, the Wedge family will lose a perfectly good American millionaire. I must intercept it at once.
In episode 3 of Galahad at Blandings by P.G. Wodehouse, Lord Emsworth was played by Richard Vernon and the Honourable Galahad Threepwood by Ian Carmichael. Lady Hermione was Elizabeth Spriggs, Egberton Beach Harold Innocent, Sam Simon Treves, Sandy Susanna Fellows, Huxley Richard Pierce, Wilfred Jonathan Cecil, Monica Moyer Leslie, and Evans Chris Emmett. The narrator was Murray Watson. Galahad at Blandings was adapted for radio by Richard Usborne, and the producer was Gareth Edwards.